Good morning. Thanks for joining us, Jim. We're going to give ourselves 2 more minutes to allow other folks to join since it's just now a little after 9. And if you'd like to testify, please put your name in the chat box and we'll give you some time to do so. And we'll see if other folks are available to join us this morning. Thank you. I think today will be a short session, but we'll give ourselves a few more minutes just in case people are trying to log in. We'll wait just here a little bit longer. Stephen, I'm guessing no one else is jumping into our waiting room at the moment.
No, not seeing anyone.
All right. Well, then I will get us started, and if someone else joins us, we'll give them some space as well. So this is a public hearing on a proposed amendment to Washington Administrative Code, Chapter 194-24. I'm Dave Pringle, Senior Policy Advisor at the Department of Commerce and the presiding officer for today's virtual-only hearing. This hearing is being recorded to comply with requirements of the Administrative Procedures Act. The statement of inquiry for the proposed rules being considered today was filed as WSR 21-19-143, and the proposed rules were filed as WSR 22-01-221. The proposed rules update to the definition of California rule in WAC 194-24-030 to reflect the more recent version of the appliance standards adopted by the California Energy Commission, including new higher efficiency power consumption standards for computer monitors. By maintaining consistency with the California rule, Washington ensures that consumers have access to the latest and most energy efficient models of computers and computer monitors and facilitates compliance by manufacturers. With this proposed update, manufacturers are able to sell the same products in California and Washington. We're opening this up to public testimony today, so if you wish to testify, please put your name into the chat box. Thank you for doing that, Jim. And seeing no other names in the moment, we'll go forward with public testimony. So, Jim, please share your testimony with us.
My name is Jim Lazar. I'm an economist with a 45-year career in electric utility regulation, energy efficiency, and utility financial analysis. Appliance standards save electricity, water, and bottom line money more cost effectively than any other approach. Incentives don't work as well. Building codes aren't enforced as well, but appliance standards get the job done where they apply. So I was here to speak in support of updating the standard. It will save people in the state of Washington money, and I'm speaking to you over a computer and computer monitor that I probably should upgrade to the new standard for a variety of reasons. It comes out of sleep mode for no good reason, which is kind of what's happening to me as I, reach my late 60s. I'm coming out of sleep mode, sometimes without any provocation as well. So it's easier to replace a computer monitor than it is to replace an economist. So I think I'll do that. But maybe I'll wait for the new standards to be in effect and I'll try and find one that complies with the newest standards. It will work well. It will save me energy and it'll save me money. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. As a reminder, we're also accepting written comments. The deadline for written comments on the proposed rules is today, January 26, 2022 at 5 p.m. Comments can be submitted to appliances@commerce.wa.gov. As there is no one else here at today's hearing, we'll give ourselves just a few more minutes, but I'd just like to thank you, Jim, for joining us today. And please remember, you can submit your written comments by today at 5 p.m. Commerce staff will consider written comments as well as those heard today when making final edits to the proposed rules. Commerce will provide an explanatory statement for any proposed edits that it chooses to adopt. We intend to file the final rules, also known as the CR 103, in the coming days, and the rules will become effective 30 days after the filing. If you'd like to track the implementation of these rules, please subscribe to our bulletin, and you can do on our webpage, commerce.wa.gov/appliances. Stephen, is there anybody else in the waiting room?
Not seeing anyone.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, I'd just like to thank Jim for joining us today in this abbreviated public hearing. Appreciate your participation.
Hey, Jim, before you leave, why don't I introduce you to Liz? But
I'm going to conclude the hearing.
Yeah,
and
you close
Stephen,
it off and then.
Yeah, let's conclude the hearing, Stephen, and you can stop recording.